I think I might have overdone it a little bit on the caffeine this morning because I've had 3 cups of coffee and then I got thirsty and I decided a ROCKSTAR was a good idea and I feel weird as hell. So I'm thinking after this I gotta go burn off some of this energy or get something to eat, something to get this fucking weird feeling out of my system because I don't know why I'm narrating like this, but I've also got a narration coming up where I got completely stoned off my ass and had a match with a buddy of mine in real life. That's coming up, but that's not this match. This match is a match I had versus Cheese075, I think is the numbers we're looking for there. Anyway, he uploaded his end to the mosh pit, so I figured, I'd get cracking on mine, get it going, and we'll just go ahead and play it back right about as soon as Vegas wants to cooperate. And play it now. Okay, so as you can see by the thumbnail, or as you've already seen on Mosh Pit, it happens to be a UU tier match, which, I don't really play that often because of the potential for massive stalling in it, but, I said, I told him I wasn't really too fond of, whoring in the lower tiers or anything like that, and this actually turned out to be one of the most fun UU matches I've had in months, just because, he had a unique setup that I hadn't really seen before. And I thought I did too, and it was a good matchup. It had potential to go either way, so I honestly had a lot of fun with this match. But he's going to lead with this Rapier. I'm thinking he's going to want to go for the rocks, so he switches out to an Altaria, expecting the HP grass. I just go for the taunt so he doesn't set up the rocks. He goes out to a Hitmontop, expecting the Dark Pulse, but I choose that opportunity to set up because I have the Sash. And go for the Flamethrower, and he brings me down to my Sash with Close Combat, so there's not much to it. I decide since he doesn't have his rocks set up, I might need a taunt later. So I leave that as potential switch fodder or anything of the sort later. He goes for the Sucker Punch. I knew he wanted to go for priority of some kind. So I went out to Rotom to nullify either the Mach Punch, take the Bullet Punch well, or nullify the Sucker Punch. So that worked out pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and sub, predicting it again as he goes out to his Blaziken here. Now, I think this happens to be... Actually, I don't even remember what kind of Blaziken this is, because, yeah, I ended up killing it off with a T-Bolt. Yeah, I kill it off with a T-Bolt this turn. So, it turns out to be slower. I'm thinking it might be like a Life Orb, a mixed Life Orb, or something like that. But anyways, Rotom takes it down, okay, then he sends in a Scarf Mismagius, which, I'm going to be completely honest, I've never seen one of these before. And I didn't know it was Scarfed at the time. I knew I was slower. So I left myself in as fodder because I wanted to Shadow Ball in case he went for the sub, thinking he was like a sub Nasty Plot or sub Calm Mind. I wanted that sub down in case he set up. But I decided to go out here to Houndoom, and I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be a speed tie. I got this, no problem. Houndoom's got this. And then he takes me out, and I'm like, okay, maybe I lost a speed tie. I don't know yet. I'm not 100%. But he takes me out, so he's going to switch out after I send in Melodic, and he goes to Hitmontop as switch fodder. I think that's what happened. I looked away for like a split second, and whatever, I don't know. Anyways, he goes to his Altaria. I guess he didn't expect me to be faster, but I am. I'm guessing he's a really bulky set because he takes the Ice Beam really, really well. And he's going to hit me with a Toxic. Now, there's really not much logic to it. I mean, I guess he probably didn't expect I was faster, so he was probably expecting like Roostall me or like whatever it is Altarias do, because, he activated my Marvel Scale, so now I'm pretty much just sitting. It's not, yeah. I don't know, I'm just really out of it right now, so just bear with me here. But I'm going to go for the Ice Beam just to gauge what kind of Venusaur it is, if it's an offensive set or anything of the sort. And it doesn't really do that much, so I'm thinking he's a little bit more invested in the Spec D and the HP side, all that. Especially since he sets up the Leaf Seed, I'm thinking, oh yeah, he's going to be one of those stalling sets. He can't put me to sleep because I'm poisoned, so that's good. At least I have that if he wants to try to attempt the Sleep Powder on anything I might, switch him later or anything of the sort. But I'm going to go to my Primeape on the predicted, I honestly don't know what I predicted. Maybe the switch, because honestly after Leech Seed I only either saw him going for the attacking or switching were pretty much the only options. So he goes for the attack, does exactly half, so I know depending on min-max I might be able to take another one. But because I'm a banded Primeape, I'm going to go for the Ice Punch on the switch. I know Mismagius is not that defensively good, but I end up getting the freeze, and I do want to say this kind of did matter. I mean, my Kabutops, which you'll see later, does have Aqua Jet, but if and when I'd be able to bring it in would be fairly risky. So Sorry about the crit. But I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Leafeon here on the Rhyperior, and thinking I might scare it off, I go for the Synthesis, but he expects me to go for the non-attacking move, so he actually goes for the Mega Horn, and despite my great defense, that's super effective. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm not going to be able to take that hit at all. I do still have a lot of things that threaten this Rhyperior, which is great. I still have Melodic, I still have Kabutops. Primeape's close combat will do a decent amount of damage as well. So pretty much everything on my team can take down Rhyperior. So I send in my Kabutops here. I do get a crit with the Waterfall. I'm not sure what kind of damage calcs you run according to the Mosh Pit, but if he is watching, I do happen to be adamant with Life Orb. Max attack if that's what you happen to plug in. Right here, I go for the X Scissor just to get some damage off, so I know Primeape can clean up with Ice Punch, and if not, then I can bring in Melodic after that. So I have my plan A. I know plan A is not going to work, so I have my plan B. Excuse me, this is not plan A. What am I saying? Okay, I want to get damage down, then plan A is the Primeape. And if plan A doesn't work, then I have plan B with Melodic with Ice Punch, unless he has Synthesis or something of the sort. But because Ice Punch is going to go ahead and take him out in one shot, that's going to be the game, so yeah, good game. I really don't know what to say. I was going to talk about the tournament. So, if you guys have heard about the little thing floating around, first off, I wanted to apologize. You know, I wasn't really aware that it was going to be this big of a hubbub concerning that one-round matchup. I mean, yeah, I know there's not prizes involved, so I figured, you know, it was a little bit more casual thing and it wouldn't have to be so serious, so I figured, you know, I don't know, I've already explained myself multiple times, but I just wanted to apologize, you know, for anyone that got caught in the middle of that. Regardless of that, the rest of the matchups are due to finish by the time I make my next video, or on Wednesday, assuming I can't I'll make a video on Wednesday, whatever. But they're due on Wednesday or by Thursday morning if and when I wake up. So you don't really have much of a time limit on Thursday. And I think that'll do it. I don't got much to say. I don't have anything to eat. I feel weird. I'm going to take a nap. Bye.